Hi everyone, this is Michael from EasyQuickWebsites.com, and in this video we're going to show you how to create a WordPress site using the BoldGrid website builder. BoldGrid was initially developed by InMotion Hosting as an alternative to Wix and Squarespace. Since then, BoldGrid has spun off to be their own separate company and is available from a number of official BoldGrid hosts. We'll talk more about that later. With BoldGrid, you get the awesome functionality of WordPress, the most popular website platform on the web, along with an easy guided way for you to more quickly and easily create your WordPress websites. BoldGrid is available in both the free and premium version. The premium version costs $60 a year and gives you some added functionality, along with premium themes and the ability to create unlimited websites. For most of you, I'd say the free version has everything you need to create a great WordPress site. When it comes to installing BoldGrid, I have one piece of advice. Don't do it. Yourself, anyway. While BoldGrid is really a set of WordPress plugins, and there are several ways you can go about installing it, the easiest, quickest, hassle-free way to go about it is for you to choose an official BoldGrid host and have them do the installation for you. For example, with InMotion Hosting, you can get both WordPress and BoldGrid installed for you by the support department, so you'll be up and running right away. So once your host installs BoldGrid, you'll get a link to your login page, and as you can see, it's basically the same as the standard WordPress login screen, so we'll go ahead and log in to BoldGrid here. Now the first thing you'll notice is the inclusion of some video tutorials, and these are really helpful to learn about BoldGrid's features. As you can see, there are videos for newbies and more experienced WordPress users. When you're creating a website in BoldGrid, there are two phases, what they call inspiration and customization. Inspiration is where you construct your website, and customization is where you can tailor it to your exact needs. So let's go ahead and create our site. Now the first step is to create your theme. As you can see on the left-hand side here, there are some predefined categories you can select if you'd like. And as we scroll down here, you can see there is a good selection of choices for you. In fact, actually it looks like they've added a bunch more themes since I was last in here, which is good. So just for our demo, we'll select this one here. And one of the nice features you can see right away is you can preview how your site will look on different platforms. So right now we're on the desktop. You can see how it will look on a tablet computer. And also on a smartphone. And with the increased importance on mobile computing these days, you do need to watch these things. Now the next thing you need to determine is what pages you want to include with your website. BoldGrid gives you three choices. The default or base option gives you the basics. For example, in our case we have a home, about, and contact page. You can also choose a 5-page set, which in this case gives us also a clients and info page. And you can also opt for what's called the kitchen sink option, which gives you even more pages. So we have like 10 pages with this option. Now just for full disclosure here, it does take a couple minutes for the new page sets to generate when you click the 5-page or kitchen sink options. I've edited it for our video so it seems faster, but just remember not to worry if the page set doesn't pop up immediately. For our site, I'll choose the 5-page option. Now being someone who was actually involved with the beta testing of BoldGrid, one of the things that was initially missing was a blogging option. After all, this is WordPress. And I'm happy to see that they've taken my suggestion and you now have an easy way to include a blog with your BoldGrid site. You just need to click the toggle switch here and your blog will be added. The last option here, the coin budget, has to do with purchasing images, which I don't recommend you do, so we'll skip that. So now we'll click on the Next button. And now you have the option to enter your contact information that will appear on your website, which is a good idea in most cases. And the reason I'm getting this warning message is because I actually already have an existing site here. So you won't see this when you're creating your first BoldGrid site. Okay, so then we'll click on the Install button to generate our website. Alright, then you'll get the message that the installation is complete, so we can go ahead and take a look at our website. And it looks pretty good here. Okay, we'll go ahead and customize our site now. We'll click on the Customize button here. And if you're familiar with WordPress, you can see that the process is similar to working in native WordPress. You can edit your site's title and logo. As well as the colors, the background, menus, and widgets. So let's go ahead and edit one of our pages. We'll edit the About page. So we'll click on that. Now, one of the big advantages of using BoldGrid is that you get an easy-to-use drag-and-drop editor, which makes it much easier to make changes. For example, you can go ahead and highlight and edit your text. We'll change the title here. And you can use the tabs that pop up here to click and drag an item to move it somewhere else on the page if you want. Editing photos is just as easy. We can go ahead and click on this image. And you can use the controls to change the alignment of the image. And you can click here to change the image. That takes you into your media library where you can upload a new image or use an existing one. For our demo, I'm just going to choose a photo that I've already uploaded. And we'll click Replace. And you can also crop the image as you'd like. And now our image is changed and we can go ahead and preview our updated page. Then we'll go ahead and click the update to save the changes. So that's a quick look at the BoldGrid editor. I really like it, and as you can see, it's very easy to use. Now I wanted to go over a couple of other features in BoldGrid. First, the automated backup. When you install and activate the BoldGrid plugin, you can go to your backup settings, and as you can see, you can select the day of the week and the time when your backup should run. You can also specify the number of backup copies to retain, and as you can see, this is where you can also enable your automatic plugin and theme updates. And you can also have a backup created before your updates are made, which is a good idea. The other feature I wanted to discuss was staging in BoldGrid. With staging, you can test out changes to your website on a copy version without affecting your live site. Then when you're ready, you can copy the changes to your production website. Now the staging included in BoldGrid isn't quite as complete as what you'd get with, say, a managed hosting plan, but it's still a nice safeguard for making changes to your site. With BoldGrid staging, you can copy individual items to a staging site, for example, one of your pages. Then when you're satisfied that your changes are all right, you can then copy the item back to your active or live website. So that's a look at how you can create a website with BoldGrid. As I mentioned, the best way to use BoldGrid is by signing up with an official BoldGrid host. You can view the list on our website. Personally, I'd recommend going with InMotion Hosting since they've been instrumental in BoldGrid's development. Another benefit of BoldGrid is that you can actually move your website to any web host that supports WordPress. So you have ownership and better control over your site than you get with a Wix or Squarespace. For more information on BoldGrid, visit our website at easyquickwebsites.com. You can click the link in the description to also get some discount pricing. Thanks for watching and take care.